Welcome, Pisces, to your November 2018 message. So, if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Lisa with In Heart of Inspiration. I'm here to help you lead a spirit-led, whole, and healed, peaceful, and prosperous life. If you are returning frequent friend back, so very much appreciate it. So you're going to notice that these readings this month and every time forward are going to be much more on the intuitive, much more less dependent upon, even though they never really were dependent upon the cards. We're going to rely a lot later on that. Deliver the intuitive messages that Spirit, God, Creator is giving me, because that's my true, right? To teach and to also do this. So it's going to be more intuitive. We'll all be good. Pisces, I'm sure you actually kind of like that, right? So I'm pulling the first cards from the Star Child Tarot deck. Bear with me. Interesting. So I pull these cards from the Star Child Tarot deck because they're about all things spiritual ascension, enlightenment, spiritual growth. And I wanted to get this message out first, deal with the earthly. So we have the Seven of Cups, we have, and we have the Ace of Swords. So it's a very interesting message. So Spirit is saying that there's been many choices put down in front of you. Choices, they're all profitable, or should I say fulfilling choices, Pisces. There's not a bad cup in the bunch, but it gives you a little bit of confusion, doesn't it? Because you're not sure which one to choose first. And you're looking at it as if you have an order of some imagined importance and prioritization. The Creator is saying you can have it all. There's no reason you can't have it all. I've set everything out in front of you. I've not set one bad thing in front of you. I've set family. I've set a relationship. I've set prosperity, abundance in all ways. Prosperity in your business, prosperity at home, uh, family doing well. I've set it all in front of you. You don't need to choose. And there's not an order in which it needs to be picked, because you can balance all of them together. But what I want you to do is I also want you to be not just gracious, but acknowledging that you are actually in a good place. You see, speaking your truth and learning to live in a new way is what this upcoming month is going to be all about for you. Is acknowledging and knowing your truth, acknowledging and knowing the path that I'm setting you on, acknowledging and knowing and being grateful for the new way that I'm teaching you to walk in your truth, in your power, in your intuition, in your just knowing. You see, you're the most advanced of the knowers, of the seers, yet you get in your own way. You're the most advanced in your own way. It's okay to be out on the open. It's okay to be up and around and at the surface, because that's where I've put all these wonderful things, is up top at the surface. You can't stay down deep. I need you up top, because when you're up top, you can see, or at least send your telescope up like the submarine. Put it up, put it up, put it up, put it up, so you can see. You got to see above the water, because down below, although it's comfortable and it's dark, it's comfortable and dark. You got to come out of that, Pisces. You have to come out of the comfortable and the dark and come up. Come up not only for air, but for sun. See the land, feel the warmth, see all these beautiful, you've worked so very hard. And I am blessing you with everything that you could possibly want. But I need you to see that and to be grateful and acknowledge it and be proud of where you are now. And as we move forward, you'll do things in a new way. There won't be as much of a need to go and go away our ways, so that no one could see your soft underbelly. Because you see, I brought you someone that will protect that. And I've brought you someone that not only sees that, but admires it and will not injure it. So there's no need for you to feel this way. For some of you, that person is still on their way, but I'm needing to teach you how to stay up for air so you don't scare them off. And for others of you, this person is not romantic, but it is a friend family that will always be there for you, because you're not quite ready yet for a romance. But you're getting there. You're almost there. But I need you to have this interaction with this platonic person, that you can understand how it goes, so that you can understand the parameters, so that you can understand the rules of engagement, and so that you use to breathing air and not always taking in spirit. Because while it's intoxicating and while it's beautiful, you are still in the third dimensional body, and you have a purpose and you have a reason to be here that you agreed to. We need to complete this life before we can have eternal spirit. We need to complete the earthly mission for this time before we can think about moving forward. So, spiritually speaking, we are doing a new thing this month. And I'm giving you a new download and a new blueprint and a new way to accomplish the same tasks. Okay. Now, let's go forward with tarot reading. What do we have for Sun, Moon, and Rising, Pisces, November 2018, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Pisces, November 2018. First thing that's popping out is you're still in this self-imposed time of down the cold with the Five of Pentacles in the upright, and I just hear it is self-imposed. You do not have to feel like this. There has been help brought to you. More shuffle. Okay. All right, here we go. Sun, moon, and rising in general. Don't be slapping stuff in my comments. Well, Pisces, here we go. Coming towards you, the Queen of Cups in the upright. Could be a Cancer, could be another water sign, could be another Pisces, could be a Scorpio, or someone that represents that energy. So that energy coming towards you, that of nurturing. Yeah. Very divine, family loving, very kind, very patient, very good, very divine energy coming towards you. You really are letting go of a lot of not just toxicity, but a lot of the old ways of thinking that's going to be challenged. A lot of the old things, cows you held on to, that have actually now become toxic for you, and basically made you codependent with others instead of as you were designed to be. You're bringing to the table this month, though, and kind of unfortunately, is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So you're not kind of like being a teenager or a toddler. You're moving but kicking and screaming. So right now, you just your bum on the floor, and you're having a temper tantrum, saying, "I don't want to go." You know, you've kind of become like a wet noodle, and just like. That's what I see. Because you're like, I don't want to stay up with the surface. I don't want to go there. However, there's people that are surrounding you. You're generally happy. This is the thing. Ouch. You're generally happy. Everything is generally the way you want it. Friends, things are beginning to kind of like happen where you're comfortable or you're getting comfortable. Important to you, right? I feel like you're losing patience with yourself. But at the same time you're digging your heels in. It's kind of like you're losing patience with the situation. Could be familial, because I got the Six of Cups here. Um, and this is what's pausing you, like making you kind of like fall out like a wet noodle. You're like, I'm not moving. Not moving, nor am I sacrificing. You feel like you've done enough sacrificing already. And again, and you really are towards energy with you where you're like ready to slice dice, right? But I'm going to look at this a little bit more because this could be a very big issue for you if you don't release it. And I'm also sensing that you're a little frustrated. Some things haven't gone exactly the way you would like for them to go. So because of that frustration, you're like not wanting to move forward. But you have this deep, compassionate feeling towards someone or something, but someone, and want to be a hindrance to this person. And you don't really want to be a hindrance to the relationship either, I don't. Or the business partnership or whatever. You really don't. You're really seeking to change. But it's difficult for you. And you're losing patience in the situation because you want to change. And that being not really wanting to change. So what could be a block for you is death and the upright. Transformation itself could be a hindrance for you because it's uncomfortable. But then here we are with the star card in the upright. So that then says, you really know there's a lot of hope there. And there's that you understand that you have to do that, being the cards. So now we have Scorpio and then we have Aquarius. So the card for transformation and then the card for doing it for the greater good. You coming out of being kept up at night about this situation, and here you are, King of Cups, right? So you're just end of the month have gone through this that is painful. Again, you've heard me say it in other videos, perhaps if you cry Transformation is not easy. It's not fun. It isn't. However, we do it, Pisces, because what's on the other side is so much more beautiful and it's such a better way to live. Fish don't necessarily transformative um, moments. Yeah, fish eggs are, and then later on fertilized, and someone, a fishy just kind of sits on top of them, and then they all become little fishies. I don't know, little fishies, right? They all hatch. It's not. It's somewhat violent, but not really. It's transformative and putting it together and creating a being, but it is not the same like mammalian or human procreation. It's not mother birthing and all this. Yeah. So I do think that because of the nature of your sign, that has a little bit of, and because you are born so highly in yeah, it's beyond intuitive. It's a knowing. It's a spiritual level. And some of you hopefully watching this have grown to a certain level, a certain point, that it's become more attuned. Lower level energies, like the spirituality, is there. Um, so it's easy. You're just born when you're born with this innate like spirituality to not really feel like you have to work at it too much and to get a little lazy about it and your lower nature about it. But what Spirit is saying is that there's this transformation that's on the other side that is so amazing and will make you such a deeper and higher person, and is a finishing for the next phase of your purpose-driven life, if you will, that doesn't understand why you wouldn't want to. Don't worry about your coin, Page of Pentacles. Creatively, suddenlies, and you're feeling very hot and heavy passion for someone or something, and the other person is feeling the same. But right now you're also being pretty flighty. So that's tough. You've got energy. It's Knight of Wands energy, which is knight in shining armor, but not as stable, right, as we would like. And you're still off with the Four of Pentacles in the upright. But here's another card for you here, the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition and allow it to guide you. Again. This is going to be the theme, I believe, for all zodiac signs. Speak vertically before you speak and communicate and do anything horizontally. Go up first so that before you come this way. So you're going to get guided through your transformation, guided through the process, painful as it may seem. It is absolutely positive. On the other side of this is the Lovers in the upright for a potential outcome. I don't understand than that. It doesn't get any better than that. Someone there, again, this family, right? It could be friends, it could be lovers, business partner. There's just a soulmate connection and purpose connection, but I do believe this is romantic in its basis. The most of this reading is love, and it's based elsewhere. That there's a soulmate waiting for you, but that soulmate can't if you don't go through the transformation. So maintain with the Star card in the upright, maintain a sense of hope, and happy that you're going through the transformation. Be happy that the death card came. Be happy that stuff that has not served you in a long time and never was meant to be yours to hold on to is being shed. Suffering, all of that, when we're dealing with that energetically and we look at it and look through it and release it, that's transformation, because we literally become someone else, because we're not that broken person in it. And this is your outcome. Run with it, babies. Run with it. Enjoy it. Okay, guys, that's what I have for Pisces. Thank you so very much. And for watching this video. If you'd like a private message, like done like this, site is heartofinspiration.net. Click on spiritual services, and there you will find the ability to schedule either a private message or energy healing / chakra clearing / whatever you need session. There's also classes there. Download like aura classes, and we'll be doing some more of those in November. Self-partnering classes, the first one's up there, and then the spiritual will be available shortly if it's not already. So keep checking that for content. And then my other channel, Heart of Inspiration, the link is down in the live chat box. Please consider that for the teaching. This is strictly intuitive, pretty much. Okay, guys, thank you guys again. Like, subscribe, comment. Love to read the comments. And thank you for sharing this time with me. Until next, joy and blessings be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. And don't forget to live life inspired. I love you guys. Bye-bye.